Hey guys, I felt like answering some questions, so I'm doing the get to know me tag, but the art version. So I slightly modified the original get to know me tag and added some art related questions here and there. My version will be in the description, and anyone can do it as well if they want to. Where'd you grow up? London. What got you into art? I don't remember. I've been drawing for the longest time. How tall are you? 5'7". Dogs or cats? I love both, but I prefer cats. Funniest moment from high school? Climbing out of the ground floor window. I did it because I wanted to strike it off my bucket list. What are your favourite media? Comics. Are you in/have you gone to uni? I did product design and I graduated last June. What's your favourite drink? Something fizzy and apple flavoured. Who are your 3 favourite artists? CurrieGOAT, who is the mangaka for Delicious in Dungeon, Junji Ito, and Sachin Teng. What is your go-to doodle? A face. I know, very pedestrian, but they're fun to draw. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? I saw others making speed paints and I thought it looked really fun. Growing up, I had made a few videos here and there, but they weren't really art videos. I enjoyed making them all the same. So I made my first art video ever in 2017, and then I had to take like a short break because my old laptop, at the time it could not handle it, and I was getting a new one, so when I got the new one I started up again in 2018. What do you love drawing the most? Facial expressions, thumbnails, and clothes. Oh, I love drawing clothes. It's so fun. When did you start taking drawing seriously? I think it was when I was about 16 and I was mistakenly told that I could not do A-level art. That was the moment when I realized how important art was to me. Also, long story short, I fought tooth and nail and I got into A-level art. Hooray! What are your hobbies that aren't art? Editing videos, writing, playing D&D, playing video games, watching anime. What is your favorite movie? Shrek 2. Who are your favorite art YouTubers? Oh, I've got a list. I'll link everyone in the description below as well. So, Bam Animation, Sinix Design, Rishala, CaezHel, Sophiralou Illustrations, CurrieGOAT, Taya, Kloodwig, PricklyAlpaca, Sonia Stegemann, and Shmoxd. Fan art or original art? I prefer original art because it's nice to learn about the artist's characters and their world. You also get to ask them questions directly about world building or the characters, whereas for fan art, you can't really just message the OG creator because they're so busy. Like, for example, one of my favorite anime and manga is Mob Psycho 100, and I can't just like message the creator of Mob Psycho 100 because he's so busy. Like, there's like thousands of people wanting to message him. Meanwhile, I could message like all artists that I follow that have cool characters, and I'm like, hey, what's this character's favorite color? And it could reply and be like, yeah, it's green. That's pretty cool. I like that. Do you listen to music when drawing? Yes. I put all my songs on shuffle and I just listen to anything. I like to listen to all sorts of music from city pop, which is like Japanese music from the 70s and 80s, jazz, funk, dubstep, psychedelic rock, and electro. Oh, how could I forget drum and bass as well? I also use this cool website called Radio to find cool songs. And YouTube also recommends me music too. I'll link Radio in the description. What is your favorite art program? I love Clip Studio Paint. It's so versatile and I love the brush engine. What equipment do you use to film? For digital, I use OBS. For traditional, I use my phone, which is the Oppo A2020, and a mic stand arm. I'll link it in the description. And to record my audio, I use the 15 mic. To edit everything, I use DaVinci Resolve. How would you describe your fashion sense? It's all over the place. Sometimes I can describe it as pastel skater aesthetic, but it's mainly just everything. I like stripes and color block stuff, as well as chunky cardigans and jumpers, and I absolutely love dungarees. They're so fun. How did you get your art style? So I did lots of studies of artists I liked, analysed their work. I also did a study of a reference in their style. And one thing you need to learn is that at the end of the day, the more you worry about your art style, the more you're going to get frustrated with it. So the moment I started realizing, oh, art style isn't that important compared to other aspects of art like anatomy, the fundamentals, perspective, composition, color theory. Once you know the fundamentals or start getting a hand of the fundamentals, your art style will come into its own as well. So the minute I stopped worrying about art style was the minute I started becoming more satisfied with my art. And I started seeing, an art style I liked. I'll also be making a video talking about this more in depth, so look out for that one. Line art or sketching? I like how rough and fluid sketches can be. I also love how detailed and intricate line art can be too. So I like both. Do you have any bad art habits? Yeah. Not using references, not flipping my canvas enough, and I think that's it, yeah. I've got more, but I can't think of them at the moment. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. I'm slightly ambidextrous. I'm mainly left-handed and I draw with my left. I can use my right hand for a lot of things as well. I can use the mouse with my right hand. I only use the mouse with my right hand, to be honest. I also suck at tennis and badminton because I don't know which hand to use. So I keep swapping what's that thing called? The racket. I keep swapping the racket in my hands every time I serve, and it annoys my opponents. It also annoys me because I don't know which hand to use. What's the weirdest thing you've done? I remember one day I was placing up some rice and I was using a fork and it was taking a really long time. I got the bright idea to just pour the rice. Long story short, it went everywhere and I've never seen my dad so disappointed in me. Also, I did this when I was 17. You think I would have, some common sense by then, but no. What's your favorite genre of film and why? I love watching bad horror movies. There's just something incredibly funny about a movie whose sole purpose is to scare you and it's completely failing at it. Most people that know me know that I always talk through movies. So if you're going to watch a movie with me, you might as well just watch the director's commentary because that's basically what I'm going to do, but less quality because I'm not the director. I just love talking through movies because movies just seem so interactive to me. So something happened and I want to talk about it. like, oh, that's interesting. I like this shot here. Oh, this is kind of funny. Oh, do you think that this will happen? Like I just talk through movies a lot. A lot of people find it annoying, and I can understand. But just when it comes to movies, I can't keep my mouth shut. It's not really. It's not just movies, actually. Now I think about it, it's anything that you can watch, from TV shows to anime and everything. Remember the other day I was watching this show, and every few seconds I had to keep pausing because I wanted to say something, and because it was subbed, I kept missing what they were saying, so I had to replay it. I think I'm trying to remember what show it was. Oh yeah, it was Skate Infinity. I just kept pausing it because I was like, wow, the animation here is really cool. And oh, do you think that? Oh, it was ridiculous. The episode was 24 minutes long, but it took me half an hour to get through it because I kept pausing it. What was your dream job as a kid? I wanted to do many things. I also mainly wanted to be a writer and an illustrator for children's books. So I thought it was really cool to see when someone both illustrated and wrote their own book. And for a brief moment, I wanted to be a doctor when I was 9. I remember this so clearly because I decided not to, because I quote, I'd be wasting my artistic talent. Okay, 9-year-old me. Like, I literally remember thinking, no, I don't want to be a doctor. I'd waste my artistic talent. You're 9, chill. How many countries have you traveled to? 10. They are America, Canada, Nigeria, France, Belgium, Germany, Spain, Tunisia, United Arab Emirates, and the Bahamas. What are your pet peeves? Well, this one really irks me, but you know when there's like a function and there's some refreshments, you know, the whole tea and coffee situation. And usually there's like a little pot of sugar with a spoon in it. I absolutely hate it when someone grabs the communal sugar spoon and they dip it in their tea and coffee and they put it back in the spoon. See, I'm so annoyed that like it said spoon instead of sugar. They put it back in the pot of sugar, so when it's your turn to pick up the spoon, it's covered. The spoon is like covered in like coagulated sugar as well, a bit of tea and a bit of coffee. It's disgusting. It's uncouth. It grinds my gears, and I don't even drink tea or coffee. Sorry about that. That really annoyed me. It really, really annoys me. People who do that, they should be fined. Favorite anime and manga? Mob Psycho 100, of course. Skate the Infinity, Little Witch Academia, Delicious in Dungeon, My Hero Academia. Do you have any weird quirks? I have large hands. Most people I meet either have the same size hands as me or smaller. I also have double jointed thumbs. What's your favorite color? Blue. Be more specific, it's kind of like this like cornflower blue shade. I love it. It's got a tiny smidgen of purple in there. It's just chef kiss. What's one thing you wish people knew about you? When people first meet me, they think I'm shy. So I prefer if they didn't. I just think I wasn't shy and just like average shyness. I don't know. What was the biggest art struggle you overcame? When I was 16 and getting into digital art, that was the most frustrating part of my art journey. I had a lot of disconnect between my hand and the tablet. My lines were shaky, and the difference in skill level between my digital art and my traditional art felt massive at the time. To any of you that are currently going through this, remember that it's temporary and make sure to do lots of warm-up doodles. This video by BAM Animation is really good, and I'll link it in the icon as well as the description. Do you have any unpopular art opinions? I'm not a fan of Procreate. I think it's too minimalist. And I also think that art styles are rather overstated. And like I said, watch out for the art style video. What do you like the most about your art? I like how carefree I am with art. I don't really care about art style too much. And I like drawing different subject matter. The other day I made a whole mini comic about a dream where I found a vintage mini chest of drawers. I really like the colours I use as well. It's just nice to look at. Anyways, that's the get to know me tag. If you want to use it in your own video, check the description. I've put all the questions in there. If you want to see more of my art, subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Tumblr. My username is Gleamiarts on there. I also have a shop. It's gleamiarts.storeenvy.com. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!